Hey, what's up everyone? Passe Baller here. This is the seventh game for today, December 26, 2023 NBA Game Day, an Eastern Conference matchup between Atlanta Hawks and Chicago Bulls. That'll happen at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Passe Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Approaching this game, the Atlanta Hawks, they got a record of 12 wins and 17 losses, while for Chicago Bulls, they are at 13 wins and 18 losses. We all know that we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel, Passe Baller. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you can actually reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger. Just check on the descriptions of these videos and you can actually see the details right there. The spread, by the way, that's given, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this already, is minus 1.5, and that's actually given towards Atlanta. Well, Chicago Bulls, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams are coming off rest, so we can just skip that part. In terms of momentum, well, both teams are coming off losses, but I still have to pick Chicago Bulls as the team which has the advantage in terms of momentum because for their last 10 games, Chicago, they have actually won 6. Now, mind you, yes, Chicago Bulls, they are coming off a loss against Cleveland Cavaliers, but before that, they were actually on a roll. They were like, I don't know, like 3-game winning streak, right? Well, for Atlanta Hawks, they are approaching this game with back-to-back losses, and for their last 10 games, Atlanta, they have only won 3 times. Alright, so let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. Seems like there are a lot of players listed in the injury list for both teams. Starting off with Atlanta Hawks, I see Muhammad, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, and AJ Griffin all out for Atlanta. Not only that, we have Trae Young, their best player, listed as questionable due to some injuries on his shoulder. So again, 4 players confirmed out. Trae Young is listed as questionable. Moving to Chicago Bulls, I see 5 players confirmed out. Ball, Zach LaVine, Torrey Craig, Drell, and Bynum. 5 players confirmed out, and we have their big Nikola Vucevic listed as questionable. 5 players out, 1 which is their starting center with Nikola Vucevic started as listed as questionable. So both teams are having a lot of players in the IL, but we have to give a slight advantage towards Atlanta Hawks because Chicago Bulls simply has more players out for them or injured for them. Alright, now going back to the game, it's minus 1.5 given towards Atlanta Hawks. Not really sure where that is coming from because if you would take a look at it, if you would try to break it down a little bit more, there's this possibility that Trae Young won't be playing, right? Because Trae Young is listed as questionable. I understand Chicago's big Nikola is actually listed as questionable as well. But let's just say both will not be playing. Then it's still okay for Chicago Bulls. It's not like they won't miss Nikola, but they have Drummond, right? Now for Atlanta, yes, they still have Dejounte Murray, right? But Trae Young is Trae Young, man. They will be missing like instantly 20, 25 points. So I'm not really sure where this is coming from. Minus 1.5 towards Atlanta. And mind you, this is going to be played in Chicago. So Chicago also has the home court advantage. Not really sure. I'm not really sure where the minus 1.5 for the Hawks is coming from. But I'm going to pick Chicago Bulls in here. I feel like they would actually make a huge bounce back game, a bounce back performance. That game that they had against Cleveland Cavaliers was simply soft. I don't know if they were like overconfident that they would actually make it since, the starting 5 of Cleveland Cavaliers, almost all starting 5 are out. And maybe they were like, we can do this shit. We were on a roll. And Chicago Bulls, they were able to come back. They were able to get the lead, right? But uh, it was, for me, it was a bit too late because Cleveland already had their form, already had their momentum, and they already had the flow uh, going on their side. So for Chicago Bulls, I'm pretty sure that they would want to have a bounce back. Again, even if Nikola won't be there, Drummond is still there, and Drummond is still very good. I'm expecting a huge bounce back performance from DeRozan right here because I don't know that game against Cleveland, they just look bad. All right, for Atlanta Hawks, I know they are very good. They got Capella. They still have Murray if ever they won't have Trae Young. They have Sadiq Bey. They have a lot of shooters, but my problem with Atlanta Hawks is that they are inconsistent. So inconsistent. For Chicago Bulls, man, they are now even higher than Atlanta Hawks in the standings. They are now at number 10. I'm talking about Chicago Bulls because of how they've been performing for the past couple of weeks. So our pick on this one would be Chicago. Let's just do money line. Plus 1.5 is actually given to Chicago, but I'll just go ahead and take money line. Again, that's Bulls money line. Peace out. Pasay love and God bless.